Time Lords of Gallifrey, over these 4 centuries of my presidency, I've enjoyed your trust, loyalty, support, and I hope that I too have earned your friendship. Throughout those centuries, I, as well as my esteemed colleagues, have secured both peace and prosperity for Gallifrey and all her dominions. We've restored our great civilization from ruins caused by one of the most notorious criminals whom we've regrettably not located. But I'm not here to tell you of our failures, but of our successes, one of which was restoring our alliances with the temporal powers of the universe. We've helped the warp rights of Phaedon after their near extinction during the Time War, as well as securing the peace once more with the Monan host and the Nekistani. All of those accomplishments have been the pride of Gallifrey and humbly myself. But with great sorrow in my heart, I'm afraid I have to resign.
What are you playing us now, Carla?
Now, as tradition states, every president during their resignation must name their successor according to Clause 5, subsection 9 of the Presidential Code, which I shall do, but not here. I call upon the High Council to officially relinquish my title in the Panopticon, but for the moment at hand, I name Inquisitor-Prime Jemmnar as my successor.
What?
That will be all.
What the hell are you doing?
And hello to you too, Cardinal.
With all due respect, madam, but appointing Jemmnar as your potential successor, even for me, that's a little ostentatious.
Well, you are welcome to oppose her on a more electoral ground.
Are you suggesting I run for office?
Of course, I don't believe there's anything in the Constitution that forbids any Time Lord from running against the opponent's successor. Besides, you're not the only one who burst through my doors today judging my decision.
Really?
Yes, a few microspans ago, Ollistra came in here like a charging bull and started ranting about what a mistake I'm making, or how foolish I am, etc. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a resignation to attend to.
Of course, Your Excellency.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Cardinal Ollistra, in all her glory.
It's always a pleasure seeing you, Jemmnar. Oh, and congratulations on your new appointment. But I don't think it will last very long.
Oh, and why is that, Cardinal?
Well, if I may be quite frank with you, Inquisitor.
Oh, you certainly may.
I wouldn't expect this little show that the Lady President put on here today to go as smoothly as you'd hope.
Cardinal, allow me to ease your worries. If you idiots are planning to fight, or even go against me in this election, then I can assume that I will destroy you, or any other political emblems who dares considering themselves as candidates for the post of President of the High Council.
We shall see, Inquisitor. We shall see.
Honored Time Lords, pray silent for your Lady President.
I wasn't aware Travers was Golden Usher now.
The Lady President appointed him as the Golden Usher after the former one retired.
Galladone. I wasn't aware, my old friend, that you were also going to be present here during this ecstasy of a show Alvira has put on.
While I'm aware it's her resignation, I still do suggest, Gore, that you retain at least an ounce of respect for her during the Lady President's last hours in office.
Be tiresome with your political courtesy, Virtuous.
She's here.
Members of the High Council, Cardinals and Time Lords of Gallifrey, I thank you all for attending this, as I'm sure many of you will call an august gathering. I shan't take up too much of your time with an over-elaborate and filled with difficult vocabulary speech pertaining to my resignation. Instead, I'll make it short and blunt. I'm stepping down as President of the Supreme High Council of Gallifrey after 4 centuries of service, and in accordance with Clause 5, subsection 9 of the Presidential Code, I have already chosen my successor, who I now will ask to come up to the stand and declare himself before you all.
Thank you, Madam President. This is indeed an unexpected honor.
What a hypocrite.
Most extent of titles, I promise you, this Gallifrey, under my rule, shall change in a vision of the Inquisitors as a just and lawful world, as it once was during the olden times.
Sounds more like an ultimatum than a promise.
Believe me, Ollistra, this is not the Gore I knew long ago. Now he's more cutthroat and heartless.
Well, don't sound surprised. She's a politician after all. It basically comes with a description.
Now, as I am sure as soon-to-be former Lady President will agree, we should begin the official signing over of the office, so we can finish this charade of a show.
All right, that's quite enough. I stand dissimilar with the Inquisitor-Prime's claim, and by my constitutional right, I call upon a presidential election.
I strongly object!
While I concur with the Cardinal.
And who you might be?
I'm Cardinal Vitruvius Galladone of the High Council, and with the permission of the soon-to-be former President, I offer myself as a candidate for office of the President of the Supreme High Council.
As do I.
Very well. If the High Council agrees. Yes. Well then, with the power vested in me by the esteemed High Council, I order the Inquisitor-Prime succession as null and void. And with this decision, I resign as President with immediate effect.
You will regret this, both of you! This is Inquisitor-Prime Jemmnar. Who am I speaking to?
I am Atricus Narvis Corellis of the Intergon Agency.
The Intergon? Ah, yes, I forgot your agency is the replacement for the CIA.
Indeed, Inquisitor. Now, how may I be of assistance?
As Inquisitor-Prime of Gallifrey, I do have access to your secure files. Is that right?
Indeed you do.
Good. I'd like you to give me access to the files on all these names. I shall now rely on to you.
I'm sorry, Inquisitor, but I am unable to do this.
Oh. And why is that?
Well, sir, I received instructions from the now former
Lady President as to keep these files untouchable.
Damn! Very well then. You are of no further use to me. And as such, this conversation will be a total waste of my time.
I apologize, sir.
Well, that leads me to Plan B. But I do hate getting my hands dirty. But despite time's call for desperate measures...
Welcome back, honoured Time Lords of the High Council, agents of the intergone Cardinals, and the Inquisitor of Gallifrey, as we all gather once more in the Panopticon, according to ancient traditions, to hear the nominations for post of Lord High President of the Supreme Council of Time Lords. There is no greater responsibility in all known worlds than to serve with honour and integrity and distinction. I call upon those who would stand for election to present themselves.
I am Inquisitor-Prime Jemmnar, and I present myself as a candidate for the post of President.
I am Cardinal Vitruvius Galladone of the High Council of Time Lords, and I present myself for the post of Lord High President.
On Her Ladyship's behalf, I present to you all Cardinal Ollistra of the High Council for the post of President of Gallifrey.
Then I declare these three as the legitimate candidates, unless a deciding voice is heard by the third stroke of the rod of Rassilon. These three so named shall proceed to the election, in which one of them in due course shall be named President. Let anyone who knows any cause why any of these Time Lords should not stand for the greatest of officers in time and space declare it now.
Death to the traitors!
Soldiers, seize them!
Someone get the Lord Cardinal some medical attention immediately.
Surgeon Master Elrond requested immediately in the Panopticon. I repeat, Surgeon Master Elrond requested immediately in the Panopticon.
How is he, Surgeon Master?
The stazer shot grazed his forehead, but so far no near-fatal injuries have been found.
Ollistra, I didn't know you cared so much to visit me.
Oh no, the High Council sent me to check if you'll be participating in the election or if you will forfeit due to your state of health.
Well then, you can assure them that I shall participate in the election without any further difficulties.
Very well, I shall see you in the Panopticon.
Damn! The man gets shot once, and already he's on top of the opinion polls.
Lord Inquisitor?
What do you want, Straffus?
It's always a pleasure talking to you, Lord Inquisitor.
Oh, get on with it, you blithering imbecile!
I called you Lord Inquisitor to inform you that we shall begin electoral debate in 6 minutes.
I'll be there. What an annoying prick.
Greetings, honoured and esteemed Time Lords, Cardinals, Inquisitors, and civilians. I am Lady Alvia Carala of the Great House of Millennia, and I shall be conducting this debate with the semblance of law and order, as our ancient tradition states. The board is now free to ask the candidates questions.
Excuse me, Madam Speaker.
Yes, Candidate Jemmnar, how may I help you?
I would like to point out, Madam Speaker, that this election cannot proceed.
And why is that?
Candidate Alia is not present, and as Gallifreyan law states, if the presidential candidate does not arrive in under 10 minutes, then their right to be the candidate for office is forfeited.
I'm aware of that, candidate, but I still do not see your point on why this election must be halted.
My point, Madam President, is that the Cardinal has been missing for 7 minutes. And if she...
Inquisitor, may I suggest you stop being so maledictive and patiently wait until the Cardinal arrives and halt your interference with the use of one of our most ancient laws.
I merely wanted to point out...
I apologize, Inquisitor, for interrupting one of your explanatory monologues, but I am here with a warrant for your arrest.
What charges?
Oh, I don't know. Under the charges of premeditated murder and infringement of the law.
You have no proof against this senseless accusation.
Oh, don't I? I believe you've met Agent Atricus.
Madame, Speaker, may I take a stand?
Granted.
Esteemed Time Lords of Gallifrey, I am Atricus Narvis Corellis of the Great House of Miraflex, and I am an agent of the Intergon Agency. I've come here to the ancient Panopticon to bring proof that justifies the arrest warrant against Inquisitor-Prime Jemmnar.
Just get to the point.
Yes. Well, the scroll message that I am now presenting is a signed confession from under Cardinal Dalius, formerly of the Chancellery Guard, as he received instruction from the Inquisitor to seriously injure or even assassinate Lord Cardinal Galladone.
She also gave the Under-Cardinal a Mark 7 Stacer, which, according to the data from the Intergon main computer and the Matrix itself, the Inquisitor was the only person who'd gotten issued that Stacer, which is very defective, I might add.
With sadness in my heart, due to the proof shown to us, I second the political arrest of Inquisitor-Prime Jemmnar. Guards, arrest the Inquisitor.
Get off me! I say get off! Oh! You'll regret this! All of you, you will regret this!
Hello, Jemmnar.
What the hell do you want, bitch?
Oh, such strong words from such a prestigious persona.
Just get to the point.
I've come to take you to see the results of the election.
Fine. Let's see the end of this oligarchical spectacle.
Once more the Time Lords of Gallifrey are gathered in the Panopticon. I thank you all for your patience. The results have been summed up by the Matrix as the Golden Usher for the High Council of Gallifrey. It is my duty and honour to announce the results of the election of the new President of the Time Lords. Before I declare the votes cast and allocation, I ask in time-honoured tradition for the confirmation by all here present that this election has been carried out fairly, freely, and without a favour. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
And those who would impugn the integrity and honour of Gallifrey say no. I declare, therefore, that with 81.77% of the votes cast, Cardinal Vitruvius, Galladone of the Great House of Aprixia. As winner and new Lord High President of Gallifrey, congratulations. May your candidacy be filled with greatness, just, and peace.
Thank you, Cardinal Travers, and of course all the Time Lords of Gallifrey, as I humbly accept this great honor, and with pride I shall uphold my promises and the laws of Gallifrey justly and with honor, and as custom I pardon all political criminals from arrestment, and I shall prepare for my inauguration in the next hour.
It seems you're free now, Inquisitor. And as you see, I believe the President-elect is leaving you at your post, so good day, Inquisitor.
Good day, Lady Carala.
It is my duty and privilege, having the consent of the Time Lords of Gallifrey, to invest you, Lord Cardinal Vitruvius Galladone, as President of the Supreme Council. Accept therefore the sash of Rassilon. Accept therefore the rod of Rassilon. Seek therefore to find the great key of Rassilon. Do you swear to uphold the laws of Gallifrey?
I swear.
Do you swear to follow the wisdom of Rassilon?
I swear.
Do you swear to protect the law and the wisdom?
I swear.
Then I invest you, Lord President of the Supreme Council. I wish you good fortune and strength. I give you the Matrix.